And good morning to all my football YouTube fans. How are we? We're going to crack on straight in this video, and we're going to be previewing the Carabao Cup third round tie between Grimsby Town and Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. This is going to be a little bit different preview compared to others, because we don't really have much of a history between ourselves and Chelsea. The only recent, if you could say, history we had against them came in around about 1994. We played them in the FA Cup. We got a 0-0 draw down here at Bundle Park, and we lost the replay 4-1 at the Bridge, but it was a belting goal by Paul Groves. So what can we say about this fixture? It's a dream fixture for a lot of fans. It's one of these games, though, that what I like about this is Grimsby cannot lose this game. And what I mean by we cannot lose, and this is how fans should look at this, the only team that can lose in this fixture is Chelsea. Chelsea, the only team that can lose. And what I mean by that is, if we look at the overall situations, we've got a Premier League team going up against a team in League 2. We had a couple of those games last night. And congratulations goes out to Colchester, who knocked out Spurs. We know what that feels like, but they knocked them out on penalties. And also, congratulations also goes to Crawley after their penalty shootout victory over Stoke. So many congratulations to both those teams, and good luck for the draw. But back to us, obviously. Obviously, we are going to be missing Ludwig Omen, and I think he's really the only Harry Davis. Obviously, he's got a very slim chance, but I think it's highly unlikely. So we're probably going to be missing Ludwig. Well, we're definitely missing Ludwig, and but we're probably missing Harry Davis as well. Can we go on our last result 1-0? That was a tight game, and it was scrappy. It was probably the worst game of football I've seen so far this season. Nobody really had anything, but I'll tell you something. It was some brilliance by Ethan Robson to get his first goal for the club, but also to get the winner as well in the 1-0 win. Town was scrappy that day. The game was scrappy. No one bossed anything. So, but it shows that we can keep a clean sheet, and we are in for a bit of a challenge. So after that win, we moved to this, and there's absolutely no pressure on anybody in the Grimsby Town team. I did like the little video that was put together. All the either celebrities and former players wishing the lads all the luck, including Cammy. Chris Kamara even gave Grimsby Town a good luck message. Gotta love us some Chris Kamara. But yeah, basically it's going to be one of these games that we have to be at our 100% for this. We can't switch off at any moment. But I always say, if we can keep the game tight, so if we can kind of go take these kind of games in like 15-minute blocks, because I believe the longer we can keep it close, the more pressure Chelsea will be under, because they're going to be expected to, in technical terms, wipe the floor. In honest terms, wipe the floor with Grimsby. They're going to be playing a lot of their youngsters. I believe Hudson-Odoi will be coming back into the side, and but there won't be many big names, first teamers, but there'll be fringe players and everything else, and a few young players as well playing in the fixture. I think it's one of these games, as I said, that Grimsby cannot lose. The only team that can lose is Chelsea. And because the reason why it's a lose-lose for Chelsea is if they beat us 4-5-0, well, they're expected to do that. But if they only win narrowly, or we win, or anything, or goes to penalties, who's going to come out with the better? Who's going to get more respect? I think it's going to be us. Chelsea cannot win this tie because everyone's expecting Chelsea to go, and obviously with being at the bridge, they're expecting Chelsea to wipe the floor, to literally bury us 5-6-0. That's what's expected. I like Grimsby in these positions because, like we've done it in the past with Liverpool, so we can't say that we haven't won at a big stadium, because we have. We did it at Anfield, and we've also beat Spurs at Blue Park. So we are capable of doing the big upsets. So that shouldn't worry the players. The pressure is all on Chelsea. And I think that obviously one guy that does know what it's like to win at the bridge is our main talisman, James Hansen. Obviously doing it for Bradford 2 or 3 seasons ago, and got them through into the League Cup run they had. And I think the defenders could struggle a bit with James. And I think a lot of players, like if Moses can have a solid game tomorrow, his trickiness could cause them some issues. We've got some threats, but like when I heard Jolly's pre-match press conference, we can't afford to just sit back. If we do, they are going to knock 4 or 5 past us quite easily. We've got to be patient with this. But the reason why we gave Crystal Palace last season such a game was because we tried to attack when we could, but we did lose Andrew Fox quite early on, within 2 minutes, because of VAR. That's why in the video I like it where Andrew says, wishing you all the best, hope there isn't a VAR. Hope VAR doesn't come into it, because as the referee told him, I would have given you a yellow, with it being so early in the game. Well, obviously VAR looked at it and gave it a red. So in one regard, it was unlucky VAR was there, but it could also come into our favour. Who knows? I would normally give score predictions, but I'm not going to give one this time. Give me yours. And the reason why I'm not going to give my score prediction is you could give anything. 0-0, Town won on penalties. The way I look at it is, this one is, I'm just going to go there and I'm just going to say, can Grimsby Town win? Of course they can. Will they? I have no idea. I think in this game it will depend on, can we frustrate Chelsea? The longer we can go with frustrating them, if we can get an early goal, then I would say we've got a side chance, because what we need to do is we don't want to be conceding early. against Chelsea, because that will automatically put us on the back foot. I've looked at a lot of the two games that went through last night with Colchester and Crawley. They kept them tight. They kept them close. People would say, yeah, but they were at home, but that doesn't matter. They kept them tight and they kept them close. The games that were won easily, it was because once they scored, and they scored relatively early, teams were able to sort of kick on, and then they weren't making it tight. Whereas what Colchester did and what Crawley did, they kept the teams, the higher teams, they kept them at bay. They had their shape and they kept it. That's what Grimsby have got to try and do. Don't try and go gung-ho, but at the same time don't try and sit too deep. And I think if they do that and they can get good balls in the box for James Hanson to attack, there is no reason why Grimsby cannot win this. But there's also no reason why we can't get beaten 5 or 6-0. The only way we'd get beaten that badly, because there has been a couple of 5-0s, 5-0s running around last night. Arsenal got a 5-0 over Forest, and Leicester got a 5-0 over. So they could be done, but it's about frustrating. We've got nothing to fear. It's all about Chelsea, because, like I've said for the third time in this video, Chelsea are the only team that can lose tonight. Grimsby can't. Grimsby cannot lose. This cannot hurt Grimsby. The only way it'll hurt them is if they concede early and get beaten 7-8. But the way I look at it is, let's enjoy this. This is going to be a trip that no one's expecting to get anything from. But credit to another 5,000 people that we have going to Stamford Bridge. And let's try and get the points back. Let's try and get them up and try and perform and do that. I think it's all about belief. It's all about togetherness. And that's what the game's going to be about. So I'm not going to give a score prediction for this one, because the way I look at it is, I don't know. Really, when I say I don't know, it's one of these games I can't call. Some people could say, well, why don't you say something 0 to Chelsea? Or why don't you say Grimsby are going to win by this? I don't know. Because I'm also going to then think, you know what? We could go and win 1-0. We could lose 6-0. We could win 1-0. We could lose 6-0. I just don't know. But the way I look at it is, as long as the lads on the pitch give everything they've possibly got, everything they could give, they give. That's all we can ask. Because, as I said, Grimsby Town cannot lose regardless. Only Chelsea can lose. We can't lose. Like I said before, if we go and lose 5 or 6-0, that's expected. If we can run them close, or we can get it to penalties, or we can sneak a 1-0 or 2-0 or 2-1, if we can sneak it, there's going to be euphoria. So I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. Have you got a score prediction, or have you got a prediction for the game? My prediction is this. Can Grimsby Town win the game? Of course they can. Anybody can beat anybody. Will they? I'm going to leave the book open. I'm not going to say no, we're not, and I'm not going to say yes, we are. It's sitting on the fence, but there's a reason behind it, because Grimsby can't lose. whether we win 3-1 or we lose 8-1, we can't lose this game. And that is the right mentality that the lads have to take. Believe that they can win this game, but also understand that if you do lose the game, where's the embarrassment? As long as you're not losing 8-9-0, where's the embarrassment? There isn't any. So I'm taking this from this perspective. There's no pressure on us as supporters. There's no pressure on the players. There's no pressure on Jolly. Do I believe Grimsby can win? Yes, they can. I don't know whether they will. Because what pressure's on them? None. So I want to know your thoughts and your predictions for this game. Have you got a score prediction? Or are you like me, where you're thinking, no, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if we do win, it's going to be absolutely euphoric. If we don't win, but we give a good account of ourselves, that's fantastic as well. So, as I said, us as supporters and the club cannot lose in this tie. It's impossible for Grimsby to lose. But I also believe Grimsby can win, but I ain't going to put a score on that. Because I know that I've got a feeling we will be put under a lot of pressure throughout the game. So it's how we live up to the pressure. And I'm sure Jolly's got a game plan, and we'll see how it goes. As I said, down below, let me know what you think the predictions are. Let me know what you think. Have Grimsby got any pressure on them? Not can they win. My answer to you is, will they win? I can't answer that. Can they? Yeah, of course they can. Anybody can beat anybody, as last night's proven. Anybody can beat anybody. Will they? That's a question I cannot answer. Can they? Oh yeah. Believe me, the Mariners can reel in Chelsea. Will they? That's what I can't answer. So, it's just a brief preview. I know it's not as in-depth, but it's one of these games that we haven't really got a lot to be in-depth about. The only other thing I mentioned is obviously that they're coming off a defeat to Liverpool 2-1 where they played quite well. I did like John Tonder's tweet where he said, who's Chelsea going to rest for the big game on Wednesday? I thought that was good tongue in cheek by John. But yeah, that's basically going to be my preview for this one. Let me know what your opinions are and what your thoughts are. Will Grimsby win? Is the answer. Will Grimsby beat Chelsea? Not can they, because the answer is yes. Will they beat Chelsea? And how? Will it be now 1-0? Will it be penalties if you believe? And if you believe they're going to lose but not by much, let that on. So I'm going to leave this one here. Like to hear from you, whatever you think the scoreline or whatever's going to be. Subscribe to this channel. If you are going part of the 5,000 fans that will be at Stamford Bridge, safe journey up there. We'll be travelling up around about 12:30, 1 p.m. So hopefully, we'll be there and ready to enjoy the game. What's your thoughts? Let me know. And I will see you for a League 2 preview coming up for Saturday's fixture. Which is weird. It's going to be weird because I will not be going on Saturday. So that's going to be really, really, really weird. So I'll be back for the Saturday fixture coming up with my full preview. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, subscribe if you did. Comment. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you didn't like it. And I will see you on Thursday or Friday for the weekend preview. I will see you then, guys. Enjoy the match if you're going. Enjoy the football. Enjoy it all. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy everything else. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye, guys.